What's up, guys? My name is Michael, and we're gonna talk about printing your images. So, I hope you have ever printed some of your photography. If not, this video is gonna be the best thing to do for you to watch. So, let's get right into it. As you can see, I'm standing in front of some of my images right now. And the good thing about printing your images and putting them on your wall, whether it's in your studio or at your home, wherever it is, people can see it and react to it, and you don't have to push them to do it. So it's not like Instagram where your images are moving up and suddenly they're gone. They will be there all the time. So whenever somebody comes to visit you, you have some customer, whatever, people will notice these images. So put your favorite images on the wall. The way you can see right here, these are prints on aluminium, and I like this format a lot because the print comes out very good on this material. It looks awesome. It's got a matte finish. So if you have some big windows on the opposite side of your images, you're not gonna see yourself or the window in this image, but you're gonna see the image really clear. So these come out really sharp and they're easy to handle. So this is the way I'm doing exhibitions. It's not the cheapest way to present your photography, but it's really high quality. It feels really good. And if you try to sell your photography, this is something you should consider. So this is one place I would like to show you. Let's go to the next place, which is actually right behind the camera. It's my big picture wall. Let's go there. Welcome to the second place I want to share with you. This is the biggest wall we have in our studio on which we show photography. And this wall is about 3 meters wide and 1 meter in height. And there's a YouTube video on my channel in which you can see how we built that. And just to let you know, there's a little frame behind it which we screw into the wall, and then we added single plates of wood which were approximately like this, and then we painted it, and then we put 4x6 format, which is 10 by 15 centimeters on this wall, which gives us the ability to show a lot of images on this wall, and my customers love it. When they come in, you give them a cup of coffee and they can stand here for 30 minutes watching images without no problem. And the good thing here is that it's pretty cheap and you can exchange images just like that. You can see one image fell off recently, which is a sign that this should be done soon. So what you can see here is almost exclusively portrait photography, which I'm gonna replace by some landscape and maybe some advertising and of course travel photography, because this is what I've been up to lately. So this is almost my favorite place. I'm not sure, it's kind of hard to decide which is my favorite place, but I like this way of showing images a lot. So I hope you can find a place in your studio where you can do something like this. Let's go to the next one. All right, right here you can see the largest image that we have in our studio, which is like 2 meters tall and 1.4 meters wide. It's a big print. It's printed on fabric, and we have a frame behind it so we can carry it if we have some exhibition, or if we go to a fair or something, then this is what we take with us. And it's actually much cheaper than you think. You should check the prices in your country for printing this. It's a frame actually we got from IKEA, just a little hint for this. So get the frame at IKEA and get the printing done locally somewhere. So this print, as I told you, really, really big print, and it's really impressive if you see it in real life. And we have a big window right here, which gives us a lot of light. So when people come in, this is one of the first images that they see right here. And they are really tall. And as you can probably not see in the video, but I'm telling you, this image has a lot of detail because this is an image we shot on the phase one, and it's a 80 megapixel image, which is why we chose this one for printing in this size. Awesome stuff. One more thing is this backlit picture. This is custom made. It's an acrylic piece which has been printed from the back side, and it's transparent. So as you can see, you have the structure of the wall behind it, and we have this LED lighting on the bottom, and this looks awesome at night. So this can be seen from our front door. So if you pass by our studio from outside, especially at night, you will see this image. Actually, this is just a test image we shot. Yeah, maybe we're gonna replace it, but this has been here for the last 10 years. So we really had some fun times with it because everybody's talking about this image when he enters our studio. So this is something special you cannot buy anywhere. At least I haven't seen it, because everybody likes to make the background white so you then cannot see through it. But this is something special and we like it. Let's go on. All right, now let's come to a classic method of showing your stuff outside of the computer. It's books. I love printing books. Let me show you what kind of books I'm printing to show my photography. The first I want to show you is the magazine print, it's called. It's a magazine print. They come from Blurb. I think you have heard of Blurb. I will link it in the description. They make awesome print products, and I really enjoy these magazine print books because they are really, really cheap, and I love the quality of the paper. I love the way it feels in your hand. Really awesome stuff. Let's flip through these two real quickly to give you a feeling of what it's like to have one of these. Next, the classic book with a hardcover shell. I really like these as well, really much, but I don't put as many pictures in them as I do in the magazine prints because they come much more expensive than the magazine print, and you will really need to pick what you put inside because they get really thick pretty quickly. So let's flip through these as well. Just to give you an idea, the paper that I use in here is the uncoated paper. I really like this paper because it's a matte finish, just like the aluminium prints that I showed you, and it feels really good in your hands. It's a high quality print, and yeah, they come in this glossy shell, which you can remove. But if you remove it, you have no print outside, so you don't know what's inside this book. So you will need some sticker or something to put in there to have an idea what's in the book. So most times you leave the dust cover on, even though it's glossy, and I think it doesn't look as professional as the book itself. So kind of a thing to keep in mind here. Another great thing to do if you want to present your photos in a different way is to create these big collections of sheet printed photography. They open like this, and you put your images inside. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to take out and to sort because of the size, but the good thing about this is that you can add photos and you can remove photos. So it's something that you cannot do with a book. So I like this kind of presentation really a lot. One more thing I'd like to show you right now is my best portfolio book. It's quite heavy. It's in this case. And let me take it out real quick. As you can see, it's made of leather, and it has my logo printed on here. And this is handmade stuff. Really, really good quality for presenting your images. I'm gonna flip through this as well right now. All right, guys, so that's it for printing your photography. I hope you will print your images if you haven't done yet, because don't just rely on internet and stuff. Imagine Instagram, your image is on the screen, and like 10 minutes later it's so much further down that nobody's gonna notice it again. So print your stuff, select your best images, put them on the coffee table, talk to people about your images, give them to people to look through. Yeah, just my recommendation. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a thumbs up, please. Hit subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye.